in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be going to Austin, Texas, where they have like the M80 base.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Get out to 6th Street, see the sights.
I mean, it's good.
All right.
I'm gonna be around.
This is sick, man. World traveler slacks, bro. I'm all for it.
All right, well, opening kill, and now into the bomb site we go. This is a nice little pinch from Mongols, actually. This is well timed.
Yeah, the Mongols, they've been cooking. They've been cooking, bro. They have been in the kitchen, and look at this for a pistol round, man. Mazzinho's just destroyed them, and well, that's about as dominant as it gets. I think this is the season for the Mongols, man.
They are really good, man.
And they're playing from Mongolia as well, so they're on like 150 ping, so maybe I should have beat them. But,
yeah, don't have to bring that up. You could have ended it at the right place.
Oh, all right. Bit of a skirmish up against the Force.
Now, conversely, after all the positive things we've said about the Mongols, is the Falcons. Not a whole lot positive to say about them recently. This project hasn't yet gotten off the ground.
Yeah, they got a new player now, so they can make up for it. You know, it's their first tournament, so they also have a little bit of the... You know, they can say we have a new player, so it's a little bit less expectations and maybe also a little bit less pressure, what they used to have a lot of, especially in their old lineup. So.
What do you think about the addition of Dupree? Like, this team feels like when they were looking for an extra player after the departure of Boros, like, it did feel like they were missing some firepower, some punch, some kind of like a big star player on this team. And Snappy's given his interview and said there's a world where we can do this by committee. I mean, what do you think about how this team is kind of geared and structured?
Yeah, so if you think about what player they needed, you know, they're looking for this one big star rifler, you know, somebody who plays Con Mirage and does all like the donk work, you know.
Yeah.
And they're
Donk work. That's a good way to phrase it. Yeah.
And I don't think that Dupree initially was this kind of player when he left Vitality. But when he went to Breezy, he kind of became like, he kind of found himself new again, and he became like a playmaker and like tried to show the world, yo, I'm still here, and like I'm.
The reinvention that you have to go through to keep your career this long tenured is so crazy. So if Dupree can pull this off, I'm all for it. I'm all for sure.
I think what's also super nice if people, you see them suddenly playing different and it works for them. Like they really do change something and try to play different and like play different, like more modern style. I think it's super nice.
We got Madden playing the donk positions, the donk style.
All right, Senzu, he's kind of the wonder child of the Mongols. And he's going to show us why. Look at that, bro. Straight over the stairs. And then with the backstab, Senzu's on a tear. I hope that because when you look at like Senzu and how he plays within his region, he's so good. And then whenever we've seen him on international stages, I think you get glimmers of it, but it hasn't been super consistent, right? He's about to get an ace here in this round. So hopefully that means that Senzu is feeling very adjusted to the international feel. Backstabbing for Dupree. It's a clash of the titans here with Senzu ready and waiting. That is an ace from Senzu. All 5 in the round, he gets it done solo.
And they just come and they shoot. No, it doesn't matter who they face.
That's a bold duel with the MAC-10. They don't care who you are, what weapon they have.
Whether they should take the fight or shouldn't. Oh, but this is looking a lot nicer from Falcons. The crossfires panned out lovely.
Yeah, it's very important now that they make it a clean round. So you don't disciplined in
especially the CT
rounds.
side.
Yeah, like
is that
saving and all this kind of
stuff. Was that a weird adjustment for you going to MR12 with this economy? Because you're like, all of a sudden, like, there's less rounds, less opportunities potentially to like make my play, right? Like in MR15, you could probably pick 2-3 rounds where you made like a big risk. In MR12, it feels like 2 is the max.
Yeah, the one thing that shocked me the most is how fast a game can switch. Yeah. Like you feel like, oh, this game is so easy, you know, you're like up 10-4.
Yeah.
It feels like, okay, you throw away 2-3 rounds, it's fine. You still have so much to go.
Yeah. Ooh, nice shot from some Pius. Yeah. So Mongols starting to get picked off in their initial moves now.
That's a very good move, the classic. You jump into ladder with the orb and you always can Because right now, or in general, since a long time on Mirage, you always want to cross to, like, you don't want to be boxes, you want to insta-cross to the other side, because then you can dodge the molly and have, like, a good spot in mid, so it's a super nice move to always go in ladder and peek this.
Ooh, good little boost up. Blitz has spotted one, controls the spray. Madden goes down in con.
Look at this little...
If they stay like this, it's gonna be a hard round, I think, for Falcons.
Snappy has to go pretty huge. dupreeh is running back. Gonna try and lend a helping hand. Oh, they're crossing in front of each other. That gets a bit awkward for dupreeh. Snappy can't hold the line, and the Mongols are well and truly in B. The save call gonna come through for Falcons.
That might be a little bit of, you mentioned a new player in the roster, there's going to be some hiccups. That might have been like just protocols not exactly well oiled quite yet, that both of them kind of swung into the same exact fight. dupreeh goes for the market door. Snappy kind of swings out to the left in front of his crosshair as well. That'll be something I think that gets cleaned up as time goes on.
A really big voice, especially on CT side. But as the AWPer, sometimes you're not the guy who mid-round like makes the plays. You can like tell people to do stuff, but mid-round you're mostly like he was ticket, he will not like push somewhere and get the info.
Yeah,
so.
You're not gathering information, you're not seeing the way the map's developing.
But I wonder who is like the voice on B, you know? Snappy and dupreeh, both experienced players. Snappy, IGL. They must be talking a lot there.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, the timing is awkward there. Mazinho gets out with one, but it's immediately traded by Magisk.
They have no info in middle. No info that this push-up jungle is happening. Magisk just gets sidelined. They lost complete control and information in mid. Snappy's forced to go CT. This is excellent from Mongols. Even a smoke and con to block off Senpai, so the plant can go down. He's got one chance at a spam, and he doesn't take it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to make himself known yet. But this looks like a very hard round again.
How does Senpai get involved? He's got to go con, drop through the window, or go through murder hole, and none of those are fun.
Yeah, to do that as well, he's also going to get past Techno, who's just tucked in this close corner in the connector. Senpai was even holding early on. It didn't even feel possible to him, so he's chased down. Yeah, that gets super awkward for Falcons in the 2v2. And you were dead on, Jason. You actually nailed the timing on that and everything. They didn't know about the mid-push, and that came back to haunt them in a very big way. The turning point feels like it has to come soon, right? Or else there will be no chance for them here on Mirage, surely. We say that games can close up quickly in MR12, but I'd like to think 11-1 is about as safe as it gets, right?
It should be.
Oh.
Especially when it looks like this.
Yeah, Mongols, they don't get caught off anything. They're just ready for everything right now.
That's quick.
Dude, Senzu is switched on today.
Mongols came into this event with some attitude.
Ooh, good trade. Like, just every time you go to fight one of them, you're fighting three of them. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. We need Falcons to be more active, especially mid-round. They're just playing with, I don't know, they don't play on reads, but they also don't play very aggressive in terms of getting info. So they need to do either or now.
I think it's time for them to really put some resistance in the middle of the map. They've hold the phone. Maybe dupreeh can make something. Nope. I think like we've seen them do like they did like a double M4 mid push and went. But I think this is maybe one of those rounds where you get.
Yeah, it is now very late in the half. Let's see if this is giving them a bit more energy. Here's a play to open up the round. I
like this, and Mongols has made a really good call to this timeout as well. They knew that Falcons was going to switch something up, and they change up their tactics. No mid control this time, no presence in middle, and they've gone completely past the defense into the A bomb site. It's overrun already, and they got a retake at hand.
Good spam out of Magisk, though. That at least teased them up in a 5v4.
No kits, one smoke.
Look at Madden on the flank as well. All the way through T-spawn. Now, it is being considered, at least the ramp angle is, but Palace is empty. Falcons can't wait forever to give him time to come on this flank, though. That's because of the lack of kit you mentioned. They're winning all the fights out through CT, and now it's just Techno and Mazinho. And they still don't know about Madden on the wraparound. This one's not got a lot of time left on the clock, but with Mazinho mollied off, he'll get silenced.
Do they have it?
It's real close.
Oh.
They don't know themselves if they have it.
I don't think they do. Real close. Oh, no!
Yeah.
Well, The retake looked great, though.
Yeah, but how many times can the Falcons nearly win a round? Like, come on, man.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I think. But Mongols, they didn't really take any space, so it's super hard to win if you don't have CT or jungle.
Yeah, no one pressured jungle in any meaningful way. Luckily, no kits on the board.
Oh, just another brawl for the A site. It's a good hold out of Magisk. He's done all he can.
Yeah, Magisk for sure is one of the best anchors in the world. He always gets the kills he needs to, and he gets 2. So now they have actually a good round again.
Oh, that was the shot he needed. That was the exact peak he wanted, 9-10, and now, yeah, it's all come crumbling down. He's gonna have a flank eventually, so even if he gets this kill, which he won't, it doesn't matter. 8-2, Falcons finally get another round on the board.
Yeah, and they face 1 again, so it's a good call again. But as you can see, their buy is very bad. That's how you know the game has been super close.
Oh, this time it's not a multi-kill from Magisk. Can't expect your anchor to do it every round, but some Pious lends a helping hand.
Flank from Madden is coming in quick as well. He's already basically at T-ramp, so this is... They need to take control of CT right now, and they do it perfectly. Snappy falls.
Dupree managed to get into Sandwich.
Oh,
are they going to run boost? Oh, okay. Now they've cleared the deep angle at CT. 9-10 wins that fight. Are they ready for Madden? Second player on the flank. He will only get away with 1. Pious has to do this all alone. This was a low buy for the Mongols. This was Falcons with a chance to come back into the half, and it gets taken away from them. The pistols and a handful of rifles for the Mongols is enough to break through.
This is important save here.
This is awesome from Mongols. I love seeing this.
I was also surprised how many people at the pick games at the major didn't have them go through. I was like, for sure they will make the next stage.
Did that opinion change when they didn't go through? Do you mean like go through to the elimination to opening stage?
Yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
I thought you meant opening to playoffs. I was like, but they,
No, I didn't.
But I saw people, they had Mongols as 0-3 to
No, I
get
thought
to the
that
next
was
stage.
crazy.
Like,
Yeah, that
like,
is.
bruh.
it's also the bias of the region, right? Like if
Yeah.
you're the average Counter-Strike fan in Europe and North America, you don't really see Mongols too often, except at the bigger events.
Oh, up through con for Senzu. He came into this on a heater, did Senzu. Just walking past Madden. Oh,
can't see him.
Something is ticking in his brain that there could be someone here. Back
will see
to
each
back.
other.
Oh my God, Madden! And so that's how we round out this first half. Crazy little stairs moment, and that at least gets Falcons 3 rounds. We'll be back with a bit more Mongols taking on Falcons in just a moment, so don't go anywhere.
All right, call it Slacks. They making a comeback?
It really comes down to the pistol now. Like they need those first 3 rounds now to go clean, and then they get the confidence and they can go.
Oh, Techno spotted it early. He's going to call reinforcements. They're hustling quick. Blitz is going to be on Catwalk. Senzu is going to be paired up with him inside the site. Techno, though, not overwhelmed. Senzu saves his life, and Techno just needs to live and be a distraction, and all of his teammates are here to bail him out of trouble.
Oh, Techno butchers them, and now just Snappy left up in this all alone. He's cut down. No pistol round for the Falcons. The Mongols steal it away, and with that, I mean, we just called that the Malbs pistol ace from Cat at the start of the show. That was straight fire, man.
Just 5 kills. Yeah, Malbs he is on form. This guy.
Is he feeling good? Like
he is on form. Like he's like FIFA 99 in form player right now.
Oh, I do like to hear that though, bro. He's a big Deeg player as well. Let's see if Magisk can channel his Malbs. Around the corner, Deeg of Prime. No, dead immediately, of course. And that was the force buy from Team Falcons. So,
yeah, and the problem is, if you, like, they are full of confidence right now. Like, they are completely running them over. And then you play Nuke City side. Like, I hope Falcons has a very good game plan on their T side. Otherwise, this could be a quick best of 3.
Especially because nothing ever got started on this map. And if you go into the Nuke T side and you get shut down by a strong defense from the Mongols, like, real early, like, go down 5-0, 6-0, then it's like you've all of a sudden gone, what, like...
They got this one last-ditch attempt. I don't really think they're There's a world where they're imagining they turn this around and win it, but at least some confidence-boosting rounds to send them into their map pick would be nice.
That's good damage on a blitz and a good timing on that peek as it forces him passive. They have no utility, Falcons. They have 2 flashbangs. That's a beefy nade, and that's an even beefier AWP. And an even beefier Senzu.
Yeah, he is. He's feeling real good here. That AWP gets involved again down in connector. And this one's looking done. The Mongols very active on this CT side already.
And just ready. They play clean.
And look, they're even ahead of the curve here, and they hear that bomb drop. So now everyone's rotating over the way. The Mongols know they've got the game right here, right now. It's theirs to run away with. And with just Magisk left, a sad Dane walking alone up through the ramp into a bomb site that belongs to the Mongols. This map, their map pick, goes their way, and it's no contest. The Mongols were the dominant opener in this series.
T side of nuke can be a shitty thing to have happen.
Yeah, if you're low on confidence and then you have to play a T side that requires a lot of confidence, I just hope they start good here.
Well, they've traded their way into ramp room. Zeno's running out of ammunition. He's got support down here. He gets one more before falling. But Senzu, who was a beast on Mirage, was also only able to get the one, and Techno's going to be down here. Dooley's himself. Plant is not going to happen. He shuts that down. Snappy, the last one left, and spamming away, baby.
You love it, don't you?
I love those
3
Doolies.
dual belters kills in this pistol round, and you love it, the Doolies.
I love Doolies so much.
See what the plan is. They have to show us a little bit of something. Like we had in the interview, Alex was talking to Senpaius in break. They were talking about we've played for 4 weeks now, a bit more. We're starting to get along with our games. We built our system. We built our protocols. Surely you don't just get slapped around 2-0 against Mongols.
Yeah, if that's what you're saying, like we've been boot camping and practicing, working hard. It turns out from like a bad game to like a really deep-seated problem. Mazzino's going to get flashed off the angle, but once again, 9-10 is here just for a distraction. This time, Mazzino doesn't get away with anything. He's dropped immediately by Dupree. Nice and quick with the Tech 9, and the lower bomb site is under attack.
Oh, mama. Now that is what you call a round-winning drive-by. It is supposed to be it. It's supposed to be it. Mongols have to save. A good way to bounce back from Falcon. And I guess it's like that's what Dupree is supposed to bring to the table a little bit, right? This ability to open up, to be aggressive, to run forth. Do you think we're going to see more of that? Should we see more of that?
He needs to be this guy for this team. Otherwise, there's going to be a fast winner as well. Again.
Fair enough.
I mean, doesn't Madden also play that same kind of role, though, to a degree?
Yeah. I think Dupree is probably a faster player than Madden.
Okay.
Madden would linger around probably in a few positions and have the timings, and obviously take some of the jewels, which, as I'm speaking, they're about to lose all of the weaponry that they have put in on, so I'm not exactly sure they needed to do that. But Dupree has to bring speed, pace, like space creating, go out there, take jewels. He was doing it in Vitality already, and I really think they need that in Falcons as well.
We don't know at the top level yet, but when he played in Prezi, he did play like a star. And it was nice to see, like, in the beginning of CS2 also, when he was stand-in for Heroic, he really was playing like a star player and just doing plays and doing what he wants.
And just fragging. I mean, he's on a mission to prove he's still got it, that he can still do it. Bomb's going to get planted 3-on-3, but nothing can happen while the smoke remains in mini. So 9-10's playing inside of it. Falcons desperately trying to hold on to the post plant. Player behind the box, very strong position for Magisk when he chooses to pop up. Misses the opportunity, but 9-10 with the scout can't do anything coming into Dupree, and this should be the round done and dusted.
Yeah, they don't have a kit. They have to pack things up and leave. I mean, Senzu's trying to look for the lucky Deagle headshot, but that's going to be it. Snappy getting a little over-eager. Had they had a kit, that could have opened a conversation, but they don't have it. I think time is anyway of the essence for them. They're going to peace out, keep their guns. Very fast Counter-Strike, a bit signature from Snappy as well on Nuke. We have flashbacks of the Ends times well, what he loves to call these fast inside plays. I think...
And it's our permaban again. Most of the teams I played on it was always the permaban, but I did like a few plays on it. My favorite play is to run out on the door.
Yeah.
Like, don't nade the door, just run out and kill the guy who's
just
like spamming the vents. You just run out and surprise them.
Well, speaking of surprising people, 9-10 with a pair of Deagle kills that are absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, it's a little bit worrying that all those eco rounds and half bites are so close every time for Falcons.
Can he stay alive? Oh my Jesus Christ, that was famous.
I wonder if Dupree got baited here in footsteps towards Redbox. Possibly. I wonder if he was like, oh, he's trying to get the gun. I'm going to peek that. Still a chance for recovery, though, with these AK-47s.
They need the star players now to get this clutch.
Well, you've got the two guys you'd kind of point to be the star players too. As I mean, you've mentioned Dupree a couple times, but Magis and Sun Pius are two names where you're going to be like, these guys can do it. These guys better deliver.
I mean, the CTs have very little utility to play with, and they don't have a kit. So now, for Falcons, the deal is trying to get a bomb plant without losing a man.
But
and that's going to be real hard.
You have two players down here, right? So on the plant, if you're Mongols, you attack it, right?
Yeah, but you got to fake it. Like, Falcons have to fake the plant at least one time. Like, they know there's danger. They're probably going to see one bomb. Oh, that helps. A little bit of a Molotov.
They thought that was him, though. Oh, Techno might have had an opportunity, and it might just slip away from them towards Ramp Room. Good shot from Sun Pius.
This shadow.
Yeah, the shadow.
Yeah, he saw him, the shadow, when he went up the window.
You might as well learn everything about it.
Yeah, I wonder how much they thought about when they put the shadows in. Maybe they just put it in the engine and it must feel good and give them a lot of confidence now to make it a close game.
Well, they got the hot start that you wanted. Oh, Senzu, you were dead before you even made that decision. Blitz outside. I don't think he spotted the cross, so Madden's going to get over. Might be able to hear the footsteps.
So how do you handle things when you end up 4v5 like this after 10 seconds on the CT side? That's one way to do it.
He's been permabanning Nuke, man. Why are you asking him?
I'm asking 4v5 in general.
I played it.
He knows the map. God damn.
I think it just needs, in general, like it comes down to the map. On some maps, it's really hard, and you really, like on Inferno, if you're on a 4-on-5, you pretty much have to just give up one spot. Like you always play 3-1 usually, and you just have to make plays and just try to read the game. If you just stand, you lose, usually.
I'm right there with you. The problem is right now, Mongols didn't have to make any plays. Falcons made all the plays, all the wrong plays, and that 5v4 they've played, which is now, granted, a 3 versus 1. This was a 5v4 for Falcons after Senzu.
Drop into main, which itself is not a bad play, but it looks pretty bad if you have a 4-on-5, you're like in the driver's seat, and then you...
Oh, duel coming up.
Not peeking too deep, though. He's got two teammates in secret, right? So that's the strength of the outside defense. So I have to imagine 9-10... Does he have a flashbang? He does not. That's unfortunate. But a nice win. And Sun Pius can't get anything done either. And now 9-10 chimes in. And this was a trap set up the whole way. And oh, baby, Falcons get destroyed.
Right to peek it on the T side?
Yeah. Luckily, Marden, he was already close though, so he kinda avoided it, but I don't know if he wasn't ready or if he just didn't kill him.
You cool, Jason? You like my...
I liked your sound effect.
The sounds?
That was good.
I'll try to bring that up a bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like
Work
in a
that into
different
your
life I could have been like, what's it called, like a jukebox? No, but just let Magis try and do something with the AK. Like, you gotta play for him. That's a one-man army.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh.
You need to make damage.
Oh,
at least.
Zeno! Zeno! Thank God. Ooh. Okay, he's recovered. He's recovered.
You got the best out of a very bad situation.
It just looked horrifying.
Oh, that might be a peek you want back. Got to clean those ones up. Dupree cracks a little bit open wider. Magisk is still here up on the rafters, protecting him from any kind of a ramp flank, any kind of a windows peek. But Dupree is kind of, I mean, he's got to take a risk somewhere to get this bomb planted, looking for the peek off a fake plant. Blitz obliges him, but no armor. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, no armor.
That's a difference.
It's not a lot of fun playing.
That one shot on your foot. Just, oh! Crosser going crazy.
Oh.
Falcons already look a lot better though. They make the rounds close. They do something out of bad situations.
Can you feel that clutch coming though? Where were you when Magisk won this 1v3? Oh, I actually really started believing in it.
You really jinxed it is what you did.
I was really ready for it.
Yeah.
You made
but he had a
believe
Molotov.
it.
He had a Molotov. Why didn't he use it?
Blitz outside. Sees one drop onto the roof. I mean, yeah, this has... Is it worrying, though, that this is like a better-looking Falcons on map 2, but they're still not converting some of these rounds?
Yeah, but
I mean, it was just
a lot better
5v4,
already.
right? It was just a 5v4 that looked really shaky. The rest have been... Well, this one is not exactly shaping up to be a good round. It's 3v3, though. There's a world.
Sun Pius is lucky that nade didn't make it all the way through. A little bit of spam. Get there, get there, get there. Nope.
Now they have 1:10 to play with. We talked about it. We talked about the power plays from Falcons. We talked about how they were playing them too fast. They didn't give time for Mongols to retake information. That's what they got to do. That's what they're doing now. They're pausing. Maybe Mzinho gets a little curious, peeks into secret. Snappy. By the way, that's a very harsh angle to hold.
That's a very nice angle.
Yeah, yeah.
It's super important that if you're in a man-up situations, you don't hold like default angles. You always need to hold an off angle. Like if the enemy can jiggle you without you killing him, it's a bad angle.
Oh, thank God the timing worked out. That was about to be an absolute catastrophe. Now they just got to find Techno. Might actually already know where he is. He's smoked off. Now he's definitely going to give away his position with the flashbang play being made towards Mini. Shut down, and Falcons up at 4. They tie the game, and Money's going to start getting a little bit sketchy for the Mongols. Well, he's got that off outside over at Credit. A lot of pressure being put towards the upper bomb site. Smokes and Molotovs, and MAC-10 leading the way. This is a snappy classic.
Yes, it is.
And it's worked like a classic. Bomb site loss, and Mongols, if they can't get these kills, now it's time to save. There's no point in going for this, and 910's AWP is even going to be ripped out of his hands.
Yeah, nuke is a mystery sometimes, even though you know the A hit can come all the time. Even sometimes you know it's gonna come and you're still gonna lose.
Yeah.
I feel like they were pretty good at masking how quick the A hit is going to be.
It was a nice timing.
Yeah, because it even surprised me a little bit at the cast. I was watching it. I could see them go through the motions of the first wave. You got the door being blown open. You got a couple util being put out.
Apartment building with families in it.
I have the same.
On the balconies.
Just go outside. We have a pool.
True.
Yeah.
Fast pace towards upper again. Snappy trying to exploit it one more time. This time tons of damage done. It's Magisk making space. He's going to get taken down, but Madden follows it up only with 1. There goes Dupree, and still holding on inside the bomb site is Techno, but not for long. And this is a weird hit. It's coming in a little bit disjointed, and I think it's making the defense a little bit confused too, but now they've got a grip. Now they've got control, and Sunpius falls last. I think
crazy.
It felt to me like it was supposed to pull attention to the upper bomb site and allow the mini drop,
yes,
allow the lurker outside to really be the impact of the round, and obviously did not work. And now the upper rush
again.
This time Mongols is like, we're dropping all the Molotovs in the world.
Yeah, they really try to abuse this A side, but it has worked sometimes. But now they're ready for it. They adapted good.
They got their 6 though, right? They got to be happy with this on the T side.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It really isn't that bad when you consider some of the situations that transpired in this game. Falcons, if they get away with 6, I am
especially losing the pistol.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very curious about the CT side and the decisions they've made in terms of setup. Obviously, we'll talk about it once we move on to the gun round. There is still a world in which Falcon can turn things around. I do think 910 is at least good for 1 here. That's one of the peak. There we go. That's a shoulder. There's nothing he can do about it. And from this moment on, he's very hard to find, although Sampai's put him down immediately.
Oh, good shot from Madden.
No
So,
way.
Falcons fighting back right at the end. This would be a 2v5 conversion if they can pull it off. Techno falls next, just before the flashbang. Bomb is planted, and both Madden and Sunpius have found cover inside of Decon. It's Mzinho and Blitz. They've got 1 kit, they've got no utility, and they've got to swing against this AWP. It's in the hands of Madden. Sunpius has the AK, so a little bit of role reversal. And Sunpius spamming away. Door opens. It's the AWP of Madden. And now he's got to slow down the defuse, but Blitz is sticking it. He's calling the bluff, and he's not going to make it. The Tech 9 is ugly, but it works at the end of the day. Falcons hit 7, trying to recover on map 2 of the series and even things up to take us to 3. Little wrap under heaven, make the footsteps. Madden's a little bit nervous.
Mind games, huh?
Yeah, and now if you're Falcons, you're kind of losing a little bit of track. You're not super confident in that rotation. Oh, once you lose Secret, that rotation is a death sentence.
Snappy's completely alone now. He's got the P tweeting, trying to make a difference. That's 1 kill, not going to be enough. The trade is immediate from 910, and they know there's a player in vent, so it's all on to Magisk with the USP immediately put down. Beautiful gun round from Mongols so far.
It looks like it's going to be another pistol for Mongols. It
does look like it.
It's hard to win maps if you don't get any pistols.
This is all 4 pistols in the 2 maps we played going to the way of Mongols. Now, in the first half, Falcons did convert the second on the T side, right? So it kind of gets negated a little bit, but all 4 pistols going to the Mongols.
He heard him. He's aware. He's going to have to play a little set, but he's got a teammate in radio room, so you can't just let him away. Mzinho is going to get crunched by Snappy. Finds the kills somehow with 23 HP left.
That's smart, though. He was ready for that. When that smoke was fading, he knew the exact timing, was able to snap back. Didn't keep his attention too much focused on the hut push. All the meanwhile, Mongols have walked outside. 3 players going to be attacking Sunpius in secret.
He's going to have a he's committed. He's committed. He's not playing the 1 kill, I'm staying alive. He's committed to, I have 12 bullets and I'm going to try to take 2 with me.
One of the few players with CZ. Oh. And he gets 1.
What's your favorite pistol on an eco, on a force buy? 5.7, P250, CZ, Deagle?
Always Deagle, to be honest.
Oh my god, that's German CS.
Another one of them.
That's German CS.
Deagle player.
Yeah, sometimes actually it's not the smartest decision to do. Especially on T side, you know, if you buy the Deagle and then you want to play something fast, it's not the best always. But
yeah.
And then you're like baiting your teammates. Well, hold on a minute now. We're talking about the pistols of Counter-Strike, but dupreeh and Magis actually put 2 frags together to create a 2 versus 2. They don't have a kit to play with, but they have
armor.
a smoke.
They got armor. They're going for it. Senzu in a spot they didn't expect. A little bit aggressive. Nade does some follow-up damage to Magisk. He's still going to go for this. 20 HP and a dream. He's got an AK, so 1 bullet will do the trick if he can nail it. It's possible with Magisk.
Magisk, super clutch player. 9-10.
We saw a world. We saw a world where that was happening.
I mean, in a way, he kind of had the peak he wanted. He wanted him to peek into. He wanted a fight, right?
That's going to be poor as hell for a gun round.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting also that Snappy as the IGL, you know, you kind of, if you think about the IGL, you know, he's like thinking a lot about the game, always doing like the right things, and then he's the guy who buys the most and will have not full utility.
Oh, well, it's having some chances of being effective. Madden, 3 Deagle kills in the round. Main and Maniac looks...
It's exactly what I was talking about, Jason. I said this was such a good decision from Falcons from the get-go. I was on board with this idea.
Sure.
Put the pressure on the defense. Put the pressure out there. Use your Deagles. Man, I'm so glad they've made that decision.
Yeah, we'll edit that in post. We'll switch that commentary up a little bit. 9-10, back of the site, though. Still a force to be reckoned with. Hard to flush out. Blitz, Mac 10, instant kill. And all of a sudden, the hopes and dreams from that triple kill from Madden.
It just doesn't make sense to purchase.
Yeah,
right? That's
exactly
the problem that I have now.
Yep.
You're moving into the first gun round. You Falcons, you don't exactly have a lot of money to play with. I wouldn't have bought anyway.
You nailed
shake
it.
my head.
Sure.
They should, but it's actually... Marden went downside, so they were...
Here comes the crunch. It's coming.
Here we go, split up on top of the HUD. dupreeh's taken down first. Remember, no nades. 2 players in the back of the bomb site, off spotted and eliminated, but Magisk is the anchor, and there's where Madden pops up the vet. Well constructed in a confusing round for Falcons. Everyone in position to answer the call, and it's all tied up.
5-man ramp go, if you can rotate through vents, is not that dangerous. So his rule from Heroic was kind of like, if you don't have secret, you need to have ramp. But if you have secret info or outside info, ramp doesn't matter. You just play to drop, and it's fine.
Okay. I like that. I think that's a fair line of thinking. Ooh, spicy. All right, Techno, what you got? Bomb being planted, 1v2, lower bomb site. He's got plenty of time. Magisk and Sunpius got to rotate. He'll hear Sunpius dropping and stomping in the vents. Get a position over towards Decon. Ooh.
Yeah, this drop is huge. He knows now that both players are going together and doesn't really need to watch anywhere else.
Yeah, and Magisk has a kill in the round, so we knew where his position was earlier. Still utility being spent, clearing out the tough angles, the dark position. Techno's going to wrap all the way around them. By virtue of the time they've taken to get into this position.
They have a smoke and a kit.
They have a smoke and a kit, and the door opens, and he can't connect the kill. It wasn't clean on the peak, but a nice idea from Techno. A clutch victory for Falcons at a critical moment. Yeah, probably. There's an element of it. You're never going to be able to match like the actual tournament conditions and tournament experience. Okay, so a little bit of a, well, attempted confusion. It might not matter anymore. I was going to say 1 player hustling and making noise down secret, 2 players lurking outside along the wall. It's at least found Madden as he swings out for a peek, but they lost the lobby portion of this attack. So where the hell do you go? And the answer is Blitz, right up the vents.
That information should have been relayed by Madden. I think he had heard him earlier in the round. Maybe a little bit of a failed passing of the information. 3 versus 3 now, thanks to Blitz. dupreeh is aware of 9-10's position. So it is a bit of an uncomfortable 3 versus 3 to have on the CT side. You have a whole lot of danger around you. I think dupreeh probably has got that one booked. There we go.
Yeah, this 3v3 can be really tough for a CT side because you've lost outside, you've lost secret. You've taken out lobby, but they can be heaven, they can be vents, as you saw. And Snappy just knew. Blitz, you were in vents at one point, ramps a likelihood, and it's all on Mazzino. 1v3, he's got to recover the bomb still. 20 seconds, this is looking unlikely, especially with Sunpius' op trained in. Oh.
CS2.
Hold on a minute.
All right.
Hold our breath. No, this should be cleared out. This should be cleared out by dupreeh. Puts down in the 2 versus 1.
All right, smoke's outside, but it's all a fake. It's all a ruse. We're headed to the upper bomb site again. Low utility now for Mongols after all this is expended. And it's Magisk they got to deal with. And Dupree over in Mini. 1 kill goes their way. Dupree's got no bullets. That fire's not going to protect you forever. Blitz does hunt him down. And I think Sunpius is like, well, I've lost too many teammates. It's time to get the hell out of here.
They tried so many things on this T side, and then
that might actually bring him back.
They maybe win a round where they just have 5 players running out on 1, 2, 3.
Forbes.
It looked like he was going to throw like a Molotov or a smoke in towards door. I wonder why he called that off. And I know he picked Hut because Dupree was in Mini watching for Squeak Door, right? So he had a teammate on it. But I'm wondering why that utility didn't potentially come down.
And if they win this round, it's basically 12-12 almost, because they will be full eco after.
That's a big if. Already one man very wounded. Sunpius is guaranteed kill on there, and there we go. 5 versus 3 immediately. Magisk just caught Mzinho on the cross. It's getting real complicated, Jason. Map 3 is looming around the corner.
Yeah, good call. Snappy and Sunpius switch positions to put the AWP over in ramp room, so that pinch of the attack from Mongols just gets shut down before it begins. Snappy's even down in secret, getting a double kill, and that's it. Falcons 13-9 on Nuke. They recover from a devastating map 1. They've taken us to Ancient to decide things.
It certainly is.
Sorry, that was a bit serious.
Yeah.
I'm just getting
I like the vibe. I like the vibe. We get serious.
Loosened up.
All right, Techno. Oh, blinders to open. Let's go. Techno 4K just needs 2 more to live up to his name.
And here's the execution, and it's looking like an impossible retake at this stage. It would be an absolute fumble to give this sort of scenario up. 5-on-3, the smoke's down, you have full positional control with no kits on the CT side.
Yeah. Oh, he almost got there.
Dude, it would have been so good. It's all we would have been speaking about. But nice foot put forward from Senzu, who was a bit of a sensational open up back on Mirage.
It's kind of astonishing how easily it looked like for Mongols, considering Falcons had made the decision of having on towards A main, and that should sort of send a signal for Falcons to stay strongly on the B side.
How did you guys get on with Slacks? Was he any good?
Yeah, it was great to talk with him, honestly. I mean, he was kind of cool.
Very nice of him to do 2 maps as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, also, the first map was so quick. I think he barely felt like he got to sink his teeth into it.
Well, hopefully more players will join us. It's been kind of a bit sad. No one stepped up just yet.
They won.
Well, yeah, it's true.
It feels like week 2 in my brain. You're right. It's day 2, like game 1. You're right.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
If anything, I was shocked that we had someone on so soon.
Yeah, fair enough. I retract my previous comment. That's okay. Thank you, players. But for now, this one is actually looking like another convincing victory for the Mongols, and it's going to be full eco next round. That's 3-0 pretty much locked in.
On the count of 3, let's...
I don't know.
They would actually keep playing on.
No matter what happens,
they wouldn't go home. But
they play more Counter-Strike.
We'd just like to see them do well, you know?
If anybody gets a little curious from Falcons, they get punished immediately, and they're just slowly sort of put down their poles and their assets on the A side, and that's the execute coming in. Magisk going to try to bring some help, but Dupree's alone.
They've got a lot of space to work with. It's going to be Dupree. Nice double kill. Triple as well. Mopping them up. Can't get the 4th, but the job is done. 4 versus 2 in general, and segregated are Mongols. We've got Senzu with the AWP, Techno 4K, with the Galil towards middle, running out of time and indeed space here. The bombs in towards A main. Sunpius patrolling that position. Oh, no, at the worst possible time. He looks away, but gets away with it. Damn.
No harm, no foul.
Exactly. We like to say that around here.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's...
Go on.
I was going to say it's Techno and Senzu, but now it's just Techno. Techno 4K, can he live up to his name? 1 on the board so far. He's a quarter of the way there. That's 25% if you're playing along at home, and now halfway.
50%. Straight up.
Right, yeah, good thing.
Halfway battle. Let's see, Techno 4K, another one! And now it's just Sunpius pistol pulled, the call, he's low. No time, but Techno 4K stands and delivers. The Mongols, they've got a guy to rely on, and it's the Butcher.
Oh, God. Makes his way towards Red Room as well. Is he waiting for the smoke to go down? And he's going to make his way through. We have got one player, Magisk, on the other side, who will need at least a couple. He gets one. That won't really do. Dupree, they're going to pick up the pieces.
Go on, Dupree. Yes, throws himself into the ring. Senzu making an AWP out of this guy. He gets involved. Senzu's AWP
empty now.
Just cleared all this. Especially now as you're spotting players deep. But Techno's running. Dupree's got this kill in the bag.
Has he?
No!
Has he?
Oh, he does! He does! There's holes in the bag.
Yeah.
The water's leaking through it, but it's all well and good. Dupree with the goods.
Days.
Round's not done yet.
There we
but
go.
Dupree catches Mazinho. This time
Surely.
it's far cleaner. Senzu, he would need the clutch this time around. 15 seconds. Time is of the essence. Oh, Dupree goes back.
plant.
It's all well and good. He's going to have a route to a bomb plant here, but he goes looking for kills. That wastes precious time. He's just focusing on this fight. Yeah, Senzu, no clutch today, but he will take Dupree out of the round and hold on to that AWP at least.
It's a hollow victory, though. One player surviving at the very end. It means
Pyrrhic
that...
victory.
When did Falcon... What month was it established? December? Last year? January? Do we know?
You mean the
Roughly?
new
No,
lineup
this
here?
Falcons, this project in general, this roster.
It's been a minute. There was
Is
the
it-
NBK, Lonix, MHL situation
sure.
that was already
Sure,
Falcons.
yeah.
So you mean the super team?
Yeah, exactly. December? It's always just like, yep. And it's the MP9. Remember, 2 of those. Snappy's in a prime position to make it work, but he has been pincered on the side. They are locked out on the CT side. And Pius hoping someone will just cross over towards the bomb side, but it's being planted, and it's going to be a 4 versus 3 with a kit, bear in mind, but 0 utility. And now 0 Pius says he gets taken down, and that's surely the round.
Oh my God, it's
Dude,
so
I
rough.
want the Mongols to win Pro League. I want them to
all
win
right,
the
no,
whole
that's-
thing.
That's like a day 2 statement.
Yeah, I want them to win the whole thing, man. Like, I know it. There's never been a better time to be a fan of Asian CS than right now with Mongols on the rise.
5-7, pretty much across the board. We've got an MP9 from Aegis. In terms of loss bonus, they're going to be at maximum at least, so 3,400 on top of what they have right now. It'll be a strong buy going forward, but they are running out of time here.
We'll see here.
They need to win one of these rounds. That would be perfect at this stage. Just steal one of these away. Doesn't look great thus far, I'll be honest.
Mongols have so much map control every time. See, the amount of kills they get blindsided, looks really familiar and eerily familiar to Mirage as well, where Falcons looked a little bit lost on the CT side. Mid-rounds were very uncomfortable.
Here we go.
Not exactly allowing themselves either to retake information. Maybe this just all starts with an incredible individual movement from Sampayas right there, grabbing the AK. It feels like that's what they might just need right now. Someone to go beyond, put them on the tracks again.
Well, this is winnable at least with those 2 kills with Sampayas. He gets the AK-47. Problem is he has no Kevlar, so he's incredibly squishy. That smoke is pretty terrible.
They just cross it immediately.
There's nothing to it. And yeah, down he goes. If it had been a little bit shallower, they might have dissuaded them from going through it, but if anything, it was red carpet laid down. As Magus, 0 chance of winning it, I'm afraid.
So if he had 3K in his name, maybe.
2, actually. Yeah. This is... Yeah, he's going to go for it. If he gets a kill, I suppose that's $600. That's about as good as he's going to test the kill.
That's 1. But no more. 9-10 with the immediate trade.
Maybe a double orb setup. Maybe just drop that in.
Something that is super sick, right, is...
Scoreline currently on Ancient. And finally some map control. Finally some sort of assertiveness coming in from the CT side. You see Dupree and Magisk completely anchoring down towards middle. We have Snappy down the B. He's been having a hard game. That's his first kill, by the way. Welcome on the scoreboard. Just managed to get it, and we're going to be fine on that one. Maybe a little bit of a double. He's playing with the angle. And there it is. There it is. Both of them unlocking their scoreboard currently, locking down the B lane. That's about to burn.
Here we go. Come on, Falcons. Let's be having you. Let's get this one clean, shall we? That's it.
It's looking good.
Bit more assertive. So map control, dominating the B lanes. 2 versus 5. Just keep this one clean. Don't need to find these kills. You don't have to force the issues. Keep everyone bloody alive at this stage. I can't see a world where this goes wrong. Unless he misses that shot. Oh dear.
No,
okay,
no,
we're okay.
We're good.
Backstab in from Dupree. Dupree is the safest pair of hands. He doesn't mess this up.
Safest hands in Denmark. Although he
And
did have
maybe top mustache too.
all important on execution. Donut smoke going down early. Some pious aggressive. This is such a dicey position. Oh, God, he's going to hate the fact they've rushed it as well. And the smokes will go down and spawn. Donut, I think you would have considered the save at this point. Unless you get one through the smoke. Then you can maybe go for it.
All right, yeah, Magisk has added a little bit of intrigue here with that kill.
Okay, damn.
Madden, another smoke spam going their
Fortunate
way.
kills.
Magisk making the push happen out through Temple. And it's a quick trade from Techno, sure, but he is all alone inside of the site here. Blitz. Teed up still at the double boxes, but Techno is living on borrowed time right now. There's that backstab. dupreeh, safest hands in Denmark, comes in with it. And Techno 4K, well, he would need another 4K round here, and it's not going to happen this time. They will lock him out of it. And Falcons are building back into this one. Now, if they can shoot for 5, we said this when they started to course correct, 5 would be one hell of a recovery, but Snappy, he'll be the first one to get tested. Madden can't hold the line, and so this is going to end up in a retake over towards the B site.
Bit of a gift here. Sampais with the AWP strikes. That's a 3 versus 3. We see Magisk grouping up, gathering up with dupreeh as well, and even Sampais coming back. So there's a bit of a shenanigans being thrown away by the CT. I'm not exactly sure whether Mongols are going to be able to keep track of where the backup is coming from.
They've at least seen Magisk, but do they know about everyone from the Falcons being here? They seem set up for it, but they're still paranoid. I mean, Sampais fired off that AWP over towards CT earlier on. They've just heard it from the ramp side. So 9-10 turns around, and the Mongols will wrestle this one away from the Falcons, robbing them of that 5-round half and locking in the closer to solidify an 8-4 lead.
In the first half of the defense for Falcons. Hopefully they have something better to show us on the T side here in season 19 of Pro League. I was going to say 17. No, we're far into the future. It's 19 and Sampais is leading the charge. 1K with that going to be enough to create some space. Techno 4K with the USP is doing God's work. He's not letting him through.
Oh, dupreeh! There's dupreeh! Safe pair of hands indeed as he turns this one back in favor of the Falcons. 9-10 flying solo, but can he outfly the Falcons? No, dupreeh locks him out of it. And we even got the Maniac play-by-play. That was sick.
That round had it all, didn't it?
Yeah, this had a bit of everything. Everyone liked that.
And just, that's a big middle finger to your face in that entire go-round. That's what it is.
Well, here's the first gun round at the very least. You can see it's a very weak buy, though, from Mongols. Sacrificing helmets and alike. It will be the first frag for Madden. Time to pick up the pace now. They've got cave control. It's down to Senzu. They hold them off towards the B bomb site. Smoke down towards double doors. Bombs outside there. Oh, lovely shot from dupreeh. He's on fire right now. Got the hot
I was
hand.
going to say, this is very early for Blitz to be so committed towards middle, regaining information. 1 minute and 23 seconds. And you can see they're all going to walk into crosshairs right now. It's Falcons. They have the trap. They set it up.
Well, Senzu. Anything left to be said? I'm not sure.
Look who he's got to put a stop to, man.
The king of Counter-Strike. dupreeh.
The best.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Greatest beard.
Greatest beard, most major trophies.
Oh.
Best player on the server right now.
Apart from Senzu,
Apart
of
from
course.
that, yeah, Senzu's pretty good, so we'll give him that.
But dude, I don't know. dupreeh, I'm so glad to have him back and looking like this.
MVP potentially at the tournament?
Honestly, I kind of regret, like...
Massive
the
twat
C-word.
afterwards.
Yeah, like...
Don't want to speak to anyone in your own green room.
dupreeh, he's just like a lovely guy. You think this is like the biggest event he's ever been to if you talk to him.
Look how humble he looks as well.
Yeah.
Like he's got 5 majors. Just acting like a normal guy.
Yeah, I know. And he's not. He's anything
not.
but. He's like actually the best guy.
There's going to be some sort of gamble, some sort of stack being put. Unfortunately, 9-10 hasn't elected the right side. He's running right now, and that's a race against time. He's fighting the clock. If 9-10 can be on time, helps Senzu well. Maybe he finds 1 kill. We have a conversation on our hands.
Oh, one back from Azinho, 9-10 top. There we are, standing and delivering. With dupreeh dead, is there any hope in this round? Because it's Madden and Snappy left up against it. 2-on-3 as they reroute in towards middle. But this B site still defended. Techno's been floating around here for a while. And as the silence sets in over on A, the Mongols, they are prepared for this B attack.
I mean, are they?
No, they're not. They had to. Techno was looking towards red room, towards window, because he wasn't sure a timing could have been taken. So as a result, he has to let go of the plant. Then you have to hope 9-10 finds a kill in the transition from Snappy or Madden. That's going to be the deciding factor. That's going to be where everything is at. If he finds the kill right there, there's a conversation for the retake easily.
There's no kits. No utility on the CT side. They need the AWP or the AK to step up. Techno's got a kill. Oh, a couple of them! The timing is sublime. He can't believe his luck. Creeping up on the bomb site. He was the scout, essentially, and finds both the kills. It's Falcons with their trousers around their ankles at that stage. It's very clean and convincing. But we'll see where we can recover.
You have to get more kills than dupreeh has majors. That is like, that is the bar, you know?
I've got more majors than you have kills, bro.
Let's get the move on 9-10.
Oh, Dupree so nearly.
That's a wild maneuver from Dupree.
But hey, he's tipped the scales in Falcons' favor.
Yeah, you'll take it all day long. Snappy. Oh, I don't love that one too much.
Not his day.
Timing's not really working out for him. Techno brings it back to a 3-on-3. Bomb planted, however. Be dropping a smoke to allow him some sort of exit out of the cave position itself. For 2 players there, the smoke actually maybe hamstrings him more than anything. We'll see whether Magus can maneuver his way towards the AWP of 910. He's waiting towards CT. Flashbang spots the barrel. Clean kill. 2 CTs to deal with in towards that cave. Magus will find potentially all 3, but he runs out of bullets. Should be absolutely fine. The bomb is just ticking at too much of a pace. As Sampayas confirms the round. A rebuttal from Falcons closes the gap down to 1 round here. Give him the MVP trophy. Give him the Game 1, it's over.
Give me a Intel Grand Slam, screw it. Like, you can have everything.
Oh, they had 6K on 2 players. They are going to buy into it. What a compromised buy it is. Contact playing towards the B side. They're going to find this MP9, no problem. It's a lazy peek, and it cost them. Oh, dear. Double kill on the MP9.
Good return back, but the bomb is lost up in no man's land right now, and that's a problem for Falcons. They tried to take the...
That's a good point. Yeah, why is the bomb going up like that?
I thought we had an issue with the HUD. I didn't bring it up. I couldn't believe that was actually happening.
Yeah, that is a very good point.
Oh, my lord.
Bit of a blunder, if you don't mind me saying, Harry.
Yeah, right up at the front. Clash of the Titans. Dupree dead. Sampayas is trying to do it. Oh, and he will get past Techno 4K as well.
Okay.
Hot swap onto the AWP. Snappy back at ramp.
30 seconds. All of a sudden, it seems possible. Smoke down. Makes things a little bit more complicated. Flashbang.
Team Flash, Snappy, of course, is having a horrible game.
Oh, but
Sampayas, you got to do this alone, bro.
So good.
Oh, Snappy's gone. You got to do this alone, bro.
No! Oh, 1 shy of it.
Oh, that's so rough.
Do you really need to send these 2 players with the bomb? I'm not even going to open that debate. Do you need to do that? I don't think you do.
Nice start from Techno as well. Lots of space garnered, though. Sampayas hits another shot. He'll already got the leg. There should be a swing here from Madden. So they're going to bounce back here. Probably considering the save already, especially that smoke going down. And indeed, off you go. But we've got a scout on the other side. Oh, of course. He's always just 1 step ahead of everyone.
Classic Dupree.
And he just knows as well. They're going to run into me. They're going to come to me.
And it's the AWP. It's the AWP as well. Oh, and he's heard him drop off. Dupree, they're giving him too much. This guy already has the edge in an even fight, right? Like, and now you've given him the sound cue. He knows the AWP's right there. He's got nothing to lose. Dupree with nothing to lose is a scary guy to run into.
He's going to wait till that bomb goes off as well. Then a nice little swing as Madden applies the pressure from elsewhere. Lovely shot. Some pipes as well. Dupree unlucky. As 910 will find him.
That's all you can say about that.
That's all you can say as we see a 2 versus 1, and the AWP will be held on to. Harry, you good? To this bloody game. Here we go then. Snappy. That's more like it. That's a lovely shot. That's a huge kill.
Magisk major kill count.
Dead now, but still 4-4 favors the T's. We always say that.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh,
That's it. Shot.
There he is.
Gotta be it.
Dupree.
You reached into the darkness and just pulled out his name. That's all you had? Dupree.
Oh, and another one from Dupree. Keep racking them up, buddy. We're all rooting for you.
No, we really are. That's the lead. Remember, they were 7-1 down in the first half. And so, yeah, this is a fantastic recovery. And the fact they've killed all 5 at this point as well.
They really built on that success, and now they're going to change the plan. They change the pace, Henry. They're going straight to the B side.
Here we go then. Madden, tip of the spear. It's Dupree to find the first frag. Trading them out, though. Sampayas continues to be an absolute menace. 3 versus 3. These MP9s, this 4-spy. They're all in on the CT side here, and it seems to be working out for them. 910 continues to frag, and it's Madden with the MAC-10 at the very back, and this kill might decide the outcome of the round. HE doesn't quite catch him, and now both CTs in position. Madden surely doesn't have a chance here. Bomb in a difficult spot for him and needs to bring this down to 1 versus 1.
I mean, the fact he's been able to cross back behind here, maybe that gives him something to fight with. He does deal with Blitz. Low HP on Madden, but it's the AWP to go up against. USP pulled out for 910. Madden's trying to read this. Madden has read this, but 910 hits a blinder, and the Mongols don't let the Falcons get away with that B rush. They're ready for it in this one.
Well, what an absolute barn burner map number 3 is turning out to be. 7-1 down, and now Falcons at 11-11 make a wish on the CT side. The money's still very low. The MAC-10s trying to cause damage in towards the cave, and Snappy taken down once again. The aggression continues, and it's Mongols in a 5 versus 2 now.
Oh, Magisk gets chased down. All right, he's been singing his praises all day. Dupree's going to become Dupoo. He's going to shit on them here. 1v5.
It would be a hell of a clutch, to say the least. Final round, though, number 24. They've come this far, and it could all come crashing down at the final hurdle. There's no way Dupree survives this one, I'm afraid. He may get a couple of kills, but it'll be all for naught. Down he goes. And that's going to be map and series points.
Mongols 1 round away from taking their victory, their W here in the first best of 3 for Pro League Season 19 for them here in Malta.
Yeah, and it's a great showing of resilience out of the Mongols, who have been so close to breaking through here. And they, in the beginning, when they were just dominating Falcons, man, it would have been one thing to win like that. You could have said, oh, they just showed up a little bit shaky with a new player in the roster. But no, Falcons went on this road to recovery. They were building back into this. Dupree was great. Sampaio upped his level and started coming into his own.
See if Blitz overstays his welcome, but as you can see on the minimap, he doesn't. He plays it very cleverly, very safe. Neko can just play the info. That's not only a kill, but a whole lot of information being gathered. Senzu will definitely grab one as well here. What does he now?
Cross.
Oh, the timing, basically.
Okay, he saw them at least. He sees them get into red, and so that's calmed along. There's a double lean over here towards this A side. 910's getting wrapped on, but he doesn't look aware. He hears the footsteps now, turning back just in time. Snappy dead, and Senzu's looking for the finish. The Mongols pick it up, and they put a stop to that Falcons comeback. They shut them down. One monumental effort with Techno and Senzu.